After the financial crisis arrives, the second step in the cycle is the economic recession. And I would like to give you an optimistic word about the economic recession. According to Hayek, and especially Mises, the economic recession is already the recovery. So we are already recovering, do not doubt about that. The free market is a spontaneous order which is extremely dynamically efficient. The economic recession is a process that can be longer or shorter. It's a very hard process. There is a lot of suffering, but this is a process in which an army of entrepreneurs try to deduct which investments were profitable and which were not, and are trying to save from the errors what can be saved. A huge restructuring of the economy is spontaneously done by this army of entrepreneurs, that many in a despairing situation are trying to save what they can. For instance, in Spain, in just a year, 200,000 corporations have disappeared. Most of them related with the building sector. 5 million people have been unemployed. And this is very good, because they were formerly employed in unsustainable investment projects. This is the microeconomic idea that neither Keynesians nor monetarists nor any macroeconomist can understand, because they only analyze theoretically the problem in aggregates. And they do not see that the financial crisis is a microeconomic problem, not a macroeconomic problem. So the Spanish economy is already healed. It's like having a tumor. You have a tumor, then the tumor is taken from you by the physicians, and your body is healed, although very weak. This is the situation of the Spanish economy. Now, what we need to complete is to put these 5 million workers in new, sustainable, long-term, backed by genuine, true savings investments. From the building sector toward a constellation of new sustainable investment projects. And this can only be done by a free market protagonized by entrepreneurs in an environment of liberty. And this is what we are doing. So we are already recovering. And the third step of the cycle is the budget crisis of governments. This is very interesting from the theoretical point of view. Well, politicians are very stupid people. They do not understand anything of what I am explaining you. In the years of the bubble, they were selling to the electorate, look, and I'm referring to Spain, France, America, every country. Look, you know, we have been able to defeat the vice of the cycles. Now we are in the new economy, in which everybody is going on well. We are increasing gross national product 3–4%. We have full employment, and the unions are very happy. There is a strong demand of labor. We cannot obtain all the labor we need. So we need 5 million immigrants from South America and Africa, the Arab countries. Everything is going up. You know, the taxes are going up at double-digit figures, increase per year. And they are surprised. They do not know the real cost of that. How is it possible that public income increases 12% per year if the gross national product only increases 3–4%? Nobody understands, but they say, do not tell anybody. We will sell to the electorate that we are doing very well, that we are even equilibrating the budget, and at the same time we can increase public expenses as we want. For instance, in Spain, connecting through the fast train all the capitals of Spain, including the capitals of the Balearic Island and the Canary Island. It was literally written by a very important political party in my country. So all of a sudden we are millionaires. Have you gone by plane to Madrid? Have you seen the T4 terminal? This is the best example of huge malinvestment, financed through credit expansion. What happens is that, for instance, the value-added tax, you know, at the end is paid by consumers, but it is advanced by entrepreneurs. In the period of credit expansion, a lot of new companies and projects that are materializing the malinvestments are created, and they are advancing the value-added tax to the government. Of course, that 1, 2, 3, 4 years from now, they will realize it is entirely wrong, and no consumer will buy them. But in the meanwhile, they were giving in advance, advancing a lot of money to the government. The same way, this huge increase in public income is a reality in the bubble years. When the financial crisis and the economic recession comes, all of a sudden, the public income decreases. For instance, in my country, in 1 year, it decreased 20%. And public officials, we cannot explain that. How on earth is this possible? They couldn't explain the increase before. They cannot explain the decrease now. There is a huge financial problem.